Okay, so I am getting some PMs here, so I'm not going to say that out in the chat. I'm going to assume you don't want that said out in the chat. But if you're being discriminated at for at work, that sucks.
We should be safe for a while now.
Yeah. I mean, if you want that in the chat, you can put it in the chat, but I figure you probably don't want that in the chat. Especially considering how some companies can, like, just. I've, I've seen the retaliation for pointing that out. Oh no. And I gotta restart that. There we go. Yep. Okay, so basically, other people of specific ethnicity are getting their time approved and yours is not. To summarize and not out you to the world.
That was an impressive stroke of good fortune.
Yeah, no. I know why. You forget I know where you work. And I know how trash some of that stuff is. Yeah, no. When you can see a
Supply
significant
run is en
difference in
route.
treatment like that,
Roger that. We'll be
and
waiting.
you can look at other people of the same demographic getting treated the exact same way, and then you can look at others and be like, this is what's happening. They are being treated this way, we are being treated this way. That is textbook discrimination. Nope, I understand.
We should do one more sweep.
Jeez. And let me guess. The company talks about how great it is and all that. It does. Oh. The problem is I already know that it does, because again, I know where you work. But yeah, don't put where you work in the chat, because like you never know who's gonna see it. Yeah. Obviously, never do that.
Almost home with a load of useful gear. Got some supplies here.
Sweet.
And the discrimination that you're seeing is also like less socially accepted to talk about. Unfortunately. Go home at 3 a.m. if I use my protected PTO. I wouldn't. Save it for emergencies. I mean, unless you feel that bad. Vimak, that is correct. Let me, allow. The auto mod got you. It never holds back the things I want it to. like the art bots. Okay, Jade Dragon 31. Yeah, saving it is usually the safest bet whenever you've not got like a lot of it in the first place. And yes, Bimok, they are that word. I need to go back over the agreements on Twitch and see if I'm allowed to even say that word. But yes, thank you, Bimok. They are. I deeply appreciate it, Bimok. It is a community service, truly. No, it is deeply comforting to have somebody say what I want to say right now. Cause yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. JR Dragon 31, do you mind if I talk about it without talking about like the company itself? Or giving away like what kind of company you work in? Oh, app crash. Oops. Okay, JR Dragon 31, do you mind me like talking about this without naming like the company that you work for? Kind of like giving like a basic overlay of that situation with the discrimination and such? Fine by me? Fine by you? Okay. Okay, so essentially, it's one of those situations that's like socially, if he says anything, so there are people that believe that it's not discrimination because GR31 is a pale-skinned dude. And the thing is, I actually know JR Dragon 31 in real life, so like I already know that like they're a hard worker. I know their faults. I know like their like I know when where they've screwed up and where they haven't. So like but I've also seen them go through this before. Yeah. So in their workplace, there are people whose vacation time is being approved, who are being treated yeah. Would have given me all the days off that I asked for. Yeah, the thing is, be careful what language you're using. Cause some of that stuff
Don't really need that now.
can start giving away, like, which companies might be involved.
Somebody's broadcasting something.
You folks got any room at the inn?
Do not want
You might want to go check it out.
my stream or you
No targets in sight.
to face consequences just for talking about reality. But essentially speaking, Jared Dragon 31 has faced discrimination for the color of his skin before. No, you're good. I'm just letting you know that, because I know you've worked at the same place so long, like, you don't necessarily think about it. So yeah. JR Dragon 31 faces discrimination at work for the color of his skin, but because his skin is pale, if he talks about it, there are people that, you know, rage about that. It's like there's an entire part of our society that's like just not allowed to talk about that. or call it what it is. It's almost, in some places, it's even almost socially acceptable to do. The problem is it also doesn't happen everywhere, and there are like some people that latch onto it and like make it more than it is, and like, I don't know, our entire society's a mess.
No targets in sight.
But yeah. No. I've actually been privy to that before. I am a little bit surprised though, because it did happen like way more often where you used
Glad
to
you
live,
stopped
JR
by.
Dragon 31.
Fact is, we're never gonna make it on our own. Not like you folks have. Well, thanks. You just saved our lives. Watch my back.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
balls, Namok. That is very much balls.
All right, be ready in a minute.
Ready to roll in a minute.
The thing is, you even have to be careful talking about it. Because you have to be careful of two things. You have to be careful of people far on a certain end of the political spectrum who will absolutely latch onto it. And you have to be careful of people that are too far. You have to be careful of people too far on either end of the political spectrum. One of them will latch onto it and try to use it for saying, see, I'm right. And the other one will,
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
essentially speaking, both of them use it as an excuse to be terrible humans in different ways.
Keep an eye on our six.
And it's exhausting. I have to go to work. Hope you have a good night. We'll check back on my break. Sounds good. You be safe, and I hope nobody takes your lunch again. You did remember to take your lunch, JR Dragon 31, right?
Grab it and finish it!
I hope so. Anyway, have a good day. Yeah. So yeah, Vinlock. I am like so angry right now. I'm the kind
Zombies
of
on our
angry
six.
that like gives
Stay
you
alert.
energy because you just want to smash something. So anything that adds to that anger right now just is so energizing. And I've also drank caffeine. No, but JR Dragon 31 and I know each other in real life,
Lost
and
my virginity back there.
we both used to live in Arizona.
Cornbread Junior year. She had this thing.
And,
yeah,
it was a lot more
sorry.
common
Too much
in Arizona
information.
for that stuff to go down. It was kind of like, there were times, like, a whole place, like, say,
Zed's
at
up
some
ahead.
point he worked at, like, a Burger King, and a new manager came,
Coming in with a
fired
full pack.
all of the
See you soon.
pale-skinned people that worked there, because I don't like using the term white. Because it's not an ethnicity
Better get
or
ready.
race.
We'll be armed
It's
soon if we
it's
keep going this
a
way.
skin color. Despite what government paperwork likes to say, it's I don't know. I just find it dehumanizing.